Okay, so here we are in Birmingham in a short video about the venue for the 4th International Conference on Men's Issues, which will be held between the 13th and 15th of July next year, 2018. And as I say, we're in Birmingham. So you might think from the glorious weather that I'm here in Birmingham, Alabama, but no, I'm in Birmingham, West Midlands, where Caribbean weather and weather like they get in the southern United States is very common. I mean, rain is all but unknown in Birmingham. So this is St Andrew's Stadium, the home for very many years of Birmingham City Football Club, which British sports fans will need no reminding is widely regarded as the finest football club in the country. There are some people locally in Aston Villa who might beg to differ, and even some people in other parts of the country. But as far as I'm concerned, facts are facts, and their track record of winning major tournaments year after year speaks for itself. So here's the pitch, a rather magnificent pitch. I think we'll all agree. The Blues, the nickname of the club, and of course that fits in very nicely with the men's conference, being blue for boys, pink for girls, just as nature intended. And in early footage, you'll have seen the LED screen over there. And during the conference, I don't know if Tom can show you that now. Is it possible, Tom? No, it's not possible. Okay, but oh yes, he's doing it. Okay, so that's the LED screen, and we'll be able to put whatever we want on that during the 3 days. We have pretty well the whole of the centre, 5 or 6 large rooms, 16 executive boxes of a couple of different sizes. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the rooms. I should say first of all that the biggest room, the Legends Lounge, will hold 350 people, and I truly believe that we can sell all those tickets. That's 75% more than we sold in London in 2016, because that was the maximum capacity. So every men's conference from now on, I think, is going to see a lot more attendees than last time. And I'd just like to say thank you very much to the venue staff here. They've all been extremely helpful and welcoming, and people we've spoken to in Birmingham are thrilled at the notion of an international men's conference coming to Birmingham, widely known as the second city of Great Britain after London. Thank you. So I'm here in one of the very comfortable seats allocated to the owner and I guess his friends and business colleagues and family. Given that I've not met the Chinese gentleman involved, I probably shouldn't be sitting here, but so far nobody's said anything. But if you come to the conference, you'll be able to sit in these seats and plenty of other seats like them. Yep, that's it. An amazing view. Yeah, I'm hoping soon to watch my first Birmingham City football match, and I'm guessing wildly that I shan't be in one of these seats. Tom, I think, has just passed the LED screen in the corner, and during the conference we're allowed to put anything that we want on there, within reason, I guess. They might struggle with feminism is cancer, to be fair. And here we are on the first floor landing, where registration will happen. We'll have 1 or possibly 2, depending on numbers, desks manned during the conference. Display cabinets of famous moments in the history of Birmingham City Football Club, and there have certainly been many of those. And if Tom can just pan over to the door of the Legends Lounge, you'll see just how near everything is. Should have brought basketball. And here we are in the largest room that we'll be using during the conference, the Legends Lounge. It's set up for cabaret, cabaret style for dinner tonight, with tables of 10 for 10 people, but set up in theatre style, which you'd normally have at a conference. They have a maximum capacity of 350 people seated, and it's our ambition to fill this room. What to say about it? Obviously, a PA system is very good. I'm told. There's a bar at the end. You can only see you only just saw there a small amount of it. There's a monitor or LED monitor in the corner where we can put things like timetables for the day. So this is going to be where the main speakers speak. We're anticipating about 20 over 3 days, and 20 also in probably in the city room and international suite. So, Legends Lounge. So here we are in the Boardroom Club, just off the first landing, and this is where we'll be having lunch. Three long tables with buffet, hot and cold food. And at the end there, you might be able to see the boardroom. We'll go in there in a minute. But as a largish room, needless to say, there's a bar here. It looks like it's generally used for champagne, so I'm sure, at least at the very end of the conference, we'll all be having a glass or two. And here we are in the boardroom. I don't have numbers that this room can hold, but I should have them shortly. But it's a room that we intend to hire out throughout the conference, and perhaps by the hour. We're still looking into that and considering the price. So if you have an interest in hiring this room, that'd be fine. It would be very good, I think, for things like workshops and things that you would want to charge people to come and spend time with. So yeah, that's the boardroom. So here we are in the Jasper Carrot Suite, so named after the amazing Birmingham comedian Jasper Carrot. He was named, I read the other day, he was named the 20th funniest British comedian of all time. I'd put him in the top 10 personally. One of his jokes, which I particularly loved, was what he told about, I think it was his mother, who had passed a test as a pensioner, and she'd read somewhere that when you pull out in a car, you should check your rear view mirrors, and then pull out. So she religiously followed that advice. She checked in the mirrors, then pulled out. The only problem was it didn't matter what was coming. And Carrot said that she'd never had an accident in the car, but she'd seen hundreds. You may notice this room is not exactly pristine. That's because it's currently undergoing renovation, but it'll be fully renovated long before we're here next July. And I'm just popping over here to appreciate the wonderful view. This is the only one of the big rooms that we're hiring that has a view of the pitch, the entire pitch. So it's a very special room, and we'll probably have it as the main breakout room. So there won't be people speaking in here. It'll just be a great place, and of course a bar. All the big meeting rooms have bars, as you'll see, and we'll probably have them open from 6 in the evening until midnight possibly, which should hopefully be enough for most people. So another angle of the Jasper Carrot Suite, looking over the pitch, and you might like to know that the capacity of the room is 150 people seated theatre style, or 150 people at tables for dinner. So. Or 200 people standing. So we'll almost certainly have at least a couple of the dinners in here, and perhaps also in another of the rooms. Okay, so here we are in the international suite, one of the two big breakout rooms that we have. Again, the bar, as you'd expect in the big meeting room. It'll hold 100 people, theatre style, seated. Receptions with people standing, 140 people, and for dinner, 80 people at eight tables of 10. So we're currently planning to use this as the second room for presentations on two of the days, and the other day it'll be the city room, which we'll go to next. And here we are in the city room, which we have at the moment booked for one night. It's available to hire for, I think, for the Saturday and Sunday nights, the last two nights of the conference. So if you have an interest in hiring it, please contact me. It can hold 100 people seated in theatre style, and 80 people for a sit-down dinner, 8 tables of 10 people. As always, a bar. Not just beer, all sorts of chilled things. And we've also requested that a barrel or two of real ale be laid on, because Paul Lee Lamb and I quite enjoy the odd half pint of real ale. So let's hope that they can manage that. And we have on the wall here a number of the major landmarks, I guess you could call them, of Birmingham City and the area. Okay, well here we are in one of the 3 large executive boxes. Space for 12 people around a boardroom table, another 8 chairs which overlook the pitch. We have 3 of these booked. If you want to hire one, just after you've bought your ticket, just email me and I'll send you the price list. At the moment, my expectation is that we'll hire them out at half day and full day rates. But the rooms are very, very comfortable. They have, it also has a toilet apart from anything else, air conditioning. What else, Tom?
Waitress call button.
Oh yes. Are you okay? They've got a waitress call button. Although all the people I've seen so far who are doing the waiting have been waiters, so clearly someone's on side here with us already. Heaters, light, aircon, and that's it. So the rooms are lockable, and I'll know shortly just what hours they'll be available for. Okay, well here we are in one of the one of the smaller executive rooms. Same facilities as the larger executive rooms. So we have a plasma screen, a boardroom table that will take at least 5 comfortable chairs overlooking the pitch. What else? Aircon, so you can set aircon. It's got the same delightful waitress call button over there. Lights, a plasma screen on which you can put whatever you want. So, for example, if you have something on a laptop, you can show a film or video or whatever else. And also a very modern toilet, one for each room. Okay, so we have 13 of these smaller executive rooms available. So if you're definitely coming to the conference and you bought a ticket and you'd like to inquire about hiring a room, then just email me, mike@j4mb.org.uk. And if you're undecided, if having a room is part of the reason that you'll come to the conference, then just inquire about availability beforehand, and I'll tell you if there's any available. Thank you very much. So here we are in a room on the top floor, the second floor. Very comfortable seats. A nice place just to come for a coffee, meet people. What else is there to say? Ah, yes, we have a bit of a sexism problem, and I'll show you that now. Disgraceful. So we're obviously going to have that replaced by gentlemen on the day. We'll have no ladies in here. There's plenty of other toilets that they can use.
Bastard.
Now here we are on the top floor of the centre, and Tom's just asked somebody who passed by if they'd ever seen the film White Men Can't Jump. Woody Harrelson, is it, I think, as a basketball player. I think that's the film. I'm not big into films. But anyway, so Tom said to this person, you're about to see white men can't dribble a football. Got it. Haven't touched the walls once, Tom. I've nailed this. Absolutely nailed it. I might not get in the first team, Tom, but I'll get in the over 50s. Oops, there you go. White men can't dribble a football. Quite right. And it speeds up again. And this is a very good corridor for speakers who were feeling a bit nervous to work off their nerves, as we know from a lady who spoke at the London conference in 2016. She must have walked 5 miles, but she gave a great speech.